Govardhan is said to be in the shape of a peacock, okay? And that's kind of his form. And you have the face of Govardhan on this side and his tail on that side. So Radha Kund and Shyam Kund are his eyes. These two kundas, it says in Nectar of Instruction that there's no place in this world more pure and auspicious and fortunate as is Radha Kund, because it's the pond that's made by Srimati Radharani. Krishna loves to bathe there every day during a particular time of the day. During the hottest time of the day, he goes to bathe in Radha Kund with the gopis. And so Radha Kund is whitish in complexion and Shyam Kund is dark in color. And if you go to Radha Kund, Shyam Kund, you can see that. And their waters actually mix at one point. Krishna needs to come.
Oh, you have to turn more. You have to turn more. Perfect.
And then this little red strawberry here is his tongue. If you go to one place, there it's called his jiva or his tongue. They bathe him with milk there. So all kinds of thousands of people come and they pour milk over Giriraj's tongue.
These two are still there today?
Yes, Radha Kund, Shyam Kund are there. In fact, Shyam Kund is Radha Kund is regarded as so sacred that basically followers of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu don't normally go there and bathe, because we don't want to disturb Krishna's Leela there, which is happening, or also dirty it by our presence. Just as we don't walk on Govardhan ourselves, we don't set foot on it. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu set this example, where Krishna was situated on the peak of the hill as Srinachi, as Gopal, and then the Lord wanted to have his darshan, but he didn't want to walk on Govardhan because he understood, oh, this is Krishna himself and he's the best of Krishna's devotees, so how can I place my feet on Giriraj? So then Krishna did a whole ploy, a whole method in which he basically came down the hill. This was under the excuse of an attack by Muslims who were attacking at that time under the Mughal armies. And so in fear, the pujaris brought the deities down, and then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was able to have darshan. And that deity moved in various places, and now he's finally located in Nathdwara in Rajasthan. Is the deity of Srinachi, who is very dear to all followers of Srila Vallabhacharya and to residents of Gujarat. Okay, so that deity is now present there in Srinachi, so he's there. And then here in the center you have Manasi Ganga, thank you, which is Krishna brought Ganga there to Govardhan because the residents of Vrindavan wanted to go one time on pilgrimage to Ganga. And of course you know that Ganga is Vrindavan, so Yamuna flows there, not Ganga. So Krishna didn't like the idea of him and all his family leaving Braj. Krishna says, Ekam padam nagachati, Brajat. From Braja he doesn't take one step at all. So he said, I'm going to bring Ganga to Govardhan. And so that is called Manasi Ganga. Why? Because it was Ganga created by the Lord's mind, in his mind, by his mind. So by bathing there, you get the same punya as bathing in Govardhan. Okay. I was actually saying, I forgot to finish the idea. Radha Kund we don't normally bathe, but on the night that Radha Kund was created, this is Bahulashtami night, then once a year, then we can go and bathe. In this wonderful bathing ceremony, it happens. Over 200,000 devotees come and bathe at that time. Quite an amazing experience. Okay, and then these?
The curry.
Oh, this one. This side is what? Uddhav. Okay, so this is where Uddhav is eternally residing as the grass and creepers of Vrindavan. When Uddhav came to Vrindavan, he was so amazed by the love that the gopis had for Krishna that he prayed that my perfection in life will be simply if I can be born as grass here in Govardhan, so that the gopis, when they come to pick flowers for Krishna, they will walk all over me, and that dust will cover my head, and in this way I might have some chance of achieving some of the bhakti that they have. So Krishna sent Uddhav officially to teach the gopis about him, and instead what actually happened is the gopis taught Uddhav about what real prema means. Okay, this side here.
Kusum Sarovar.
Kusum Sarovar. So this is where the gopis go regularly to pick flowers for Krishna. And Kusum Sarovar, some very nice leelas happen. Specifically when Lord Shiva, he wanted to enter the Rasa dance once. He wanted to participate in Ras Leela. And so, he's Lord Shiva, he's Nataraj, the best of dancers. So, and the most famous dance that happens in the three worlds is Krishna's Ras Leela. So he said, I want to be part of this Rasa dance. But of course, the only male allowed in that dance, the only man is Krishna. So he had to take the form of a gopi. So what to do? So, Purnamasi or Vrinda Devi, they're taking care of Braj, so they said, come here and we'll deal with the situation. So they dunked him in Kusum Sarovar, and out he came out as a beautiful gopi, and very unique gopi, dark in color, as he is Lord Shiva, Nilakanta. And when he joined the Rasa dance, then everyone was amazed by his performance. Who is this new gopi who's arrived, who dances with so much enthusiasm and so much fire that, when Shiva dances, it's not like, like gentle, he's dancing like thunder, So it was difficult for everyone to keep up with him. So he received his wish. And Lord Shiva always stays around Braj, and each of the important places of Braj as protectors of the Dham. So whenever we go to Braj, we pray to Lord Shiva as Gopeshwar Mahadev, Chakleshwar Mahadev. There's 4 different forms of Lord Shiva, and we pray to him to allow us to enter the holy Dham and to make our progress successful, because Lord Shiva himself was able to cross the boundary and enter into Krishna's Ras Leela, the most intimate of all his leelas. Something even Lakshmi Devi was not given or allowed to that privilege, because she's always very attached to the royal form of the Lord. But Lord Shiva was able to enter, so we pray to him for entrance into the leela, and his murti is also there in Manasi Ganga, very beautiful form of the Lord. In fact, there was Sanatan Goswami used to go there and pray to Lord Shiva, to write there, meditate. I forget, Sanatan Goswami or Rupa Goswami. But the mosquitoes were very bothersome in that area. You have a big tank of water, and in India you get so many mosquitoes. So Lord Shiva felt very bad, and so he gave a boon that there would be no mosquitoes in that area. And to this day, if you go right next to that lake, mosquitoes everywhere, but around the temple of Lord Shiva, you won't be bitten by anyone. They're all non-violent mosquitoes. And then